Alright, I'm sorry about that, folks. I'm not feeling too well today, so I do apologize if get some coughing or anything in the microphone. It is not my intention. So what I'm doing today is I'm just kind of chilling around. I've got, as you can see, a ton of different quest lines that I have started. I've been focusing more on miscellaneous and just kind of exploring. Wow, I sound really nasal. But I usually I go pick one quest line all the way through till the end, and instead I'm just focusing on doing some other stuff because I know how the vast majority of those quest lines do turn out. So yeah, we're just going to continue wandering and may pick up one of them at some point. This is where I'm at miscellaneous wise. I'm actually in the process of, actually I may have just captured Falkreath in the Civil War, so let's pop down there and see, because I have not yet. I do have the, I forget the name of the mod, but you get the house up here on the lake when you talk to the Jarl of Falkreath and complete a couple of requests for him, at least with the original Jarl. Now, I have, actually I don't think I've ever done this, where I've waited to speak till after the hold has been captured. I am a White Cloak, yeah, well, wrong series. Stormcloak, by the way, in the Civil War. I actually, and this is a Dark Brotherhood entryway. I did the alternate option. I don't know if you guys all know this, but when you begin that quest line by killing Grella the Kind, if you choose, well, you begin that, and then Astrid comes and grabs you the first time you stay in the middle of the night, brings you to the abandoned shack. Now, she does state, where am I going? Let me just turn this on the map real quick. You know, Astrid blatantly states that no one's getting out of here until someone dies, with the 3 hooded individuals lined up in front of you. But you don't have to choose any of them. You can turn around. I highly recommend doing this only when you are, say, at level 20 or above. But you can kill Astrid. And by doing that, it creates this little altar. It's literally one quest. You go and once you've done that, you've successfully eliminated her, you talk to a guard, they send you to talk to someone from the Legion, and they give you the location and the password to the Dark Brotherhood entrance, which we just saw when I warped. Your mission at that point is to go in and eliminate the members of the Dark Brotherhood, and you do that, you get it's a leveled amount of gold. When I did it, it was like 3,000 gold. I think it's triple whatever your standard is at that time. But that being said, you do get to loot the armor and robes and everything, and make sure you grab the Stone of Barenzia or Barenzia, however you want to say it, while you are down there. Oh, that is one other. If you look, I do have a mod that gives you the locations across the world of all the stones, so you can grab them. I've done it before, one of my other games that I have since had to delete because of too many NPC deaths. But yeah, it's I forget what the bonus is off the top of my head. It's a pickpocket or thieving or sneaking. It's something to do with the Thieves Guild reward. But yeah, it's decent. So we're going to talk to the Jarl here, and yeah, as you can see, the Stormcloaks have indeed taken over. This is the Reach? I forget what, East March maybe? Fjall March? I don't freaking know. Okay, come back. Sorry, I just had some family texts coming in. Just responding to those real quick. It's actually my niece's second birthday party today, and I really had hoped to attend, but obviously where I am ill, I'm not going to go get a bunch of kids and family sick, especially at the beginning of the school year.
Enemies and ears, both are everywhere.
Yeah, so if you've ever come to talk to the Jarl here before, or with the Imperial Jarl, he's a young little asshole. I believe this is his uncle.
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
Word.
On your way, then.
And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've already helped a couple of them.
Mind what you say. The Empire.
Shut your mouth, foo.
Yes.
Mind what I say. What am I
over this town.
hitting too many buttons here. So as you can see, I have all these. This is the one problem with the having the Stones quest active, is you get way too many quest markers. So what I usually like to do is showing that there's one inside here, but where the heck is it? Oh, that's still for the... My bad. Yeah, we can turn that off, and that should get rid of his. Yes, it does. Okay. We're going to shut the stones off. And unfortunately, what drives me nuts, there might be a mod, but it doesn't give you markers for the people that you can help, so you really have to kind of hunt and peck around. Now, as far as the mods I've used, I don't really think it affects Valkyries too much, but they really fill out some of the cities. Like up in, I believe it's Dawnstar, there's a tower and some walls that are added around the edge of the city. Whiterun is gorgeous before the war. It's got a bunch of trees. Well, actually, you know what? It's nighttime anyway, so yeah, no one's going to be up to talk to. Let's go show you Whiterun real quick. I hate fast traveling at night because more often than not, if you haven't completed Dawnguard, if you have it installed, you get hit with vampires and death hounds as soon as anytime you go near the front gates of the city. It's very frustrating. But I have also, as the Imperials, obviously captured Whiterun. So yeah, as you can see, adds a bunch of birch trees and just really, really fleshes out and makes it feel like a real town. What time is it? It is 8:15. Perfect. So I can actually take care of some business here. Adrian, husband should be here. I played this game on the previous generation system on PlayStation 4 right now. Obviously, if you're looking at this, you saw it in tax. But I never knew these guys were married. Wolfgar, or whatever. What the hell is this guy's name?
Welcome to war,
Ulfberth and Adrian.
We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces. Take a look.
I don't know if I just never paid attention before, because he specifically says, my wife makes a blah, 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 and I totally missed it. Alright, I'm on glass right now. I'm doing light armor. I think I can craft better than that anyway. Okay. I need those. Hold that. Yeah, I have 25 of those from the Battle of one of the forts, Newgrad maybe I think it is, whichever you have to capture to take over Valkyrie. Let's try if you're wondering how I'm carrying so much crap, I don't want to do that. Let's leave it there. Let me show you this, and I I mean, if you want to play the game in the original spirit, absolutely. If you're looking for some good mods that enhance the game without making it too easy, I highly recommend that. There's two versions of it. There's one that I think bumps it up 1,000. This one does it, 100,000 points or something like that. So you never have to pick and choose and sit there and sort your loot and armor every time you kill someone if you've been out in the field for a little while. It does help with your gold situation. Obviously you get to that tipping point and it starts to pile up on you. But this definitely helps. You actually I end up carrying a lot of excess because the merchants run out of cash. So let's see, let me just double check here again. I have 18 leather. When I'm smithing, I do, unless it's specifically for equipment I'm going to wear, I do iron daggers and leather bracers. So we are up 12 strips to 18 leather. Alright. I know this isn't exactly thrilling for you guys, so I'm just going to try and hit this stuff real quick.
What do you want, milk drinkers?
Shut your face. Shut.
Take a good look around.
Damn
I'm sure
right.
you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Something you need. Ah, bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
Well, shit, that worked out pretty damn well.
Thank you very much for your business.
Dumped everything. Well, not everything, but got rid of all my crappy weapons and stuff I've been carrying around. All the battlefield loot I collected. See, I mentioned a previous game that had
Let
been
me know if you
deleted.
see anything you like.
One day I decided I was going to get crazy, and I massacred the entire town.
Imperials, Stormcloaks, I don't care. Oh, no. I simply locked the door. Other than that, everything was business as usual. Now, do you have any other painfully obvious... Interesting. On the one hand, supplies are harder to... But on the other, the scarcity of... All that matters is that I have what you need. And it's worth every... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
And regarding those rings, they will always be here at Bellathor's. So you have the Ring of Increased Carry, which is the first one I downloaded without seeing this one. And the prices are very reasonable, so you can get them right off the bat. And go about your way from there. Well, that sucks. The only potions I buy at this point are healing potions. I do need one of those for that bow. wasn't kidding. Stuff is tougher to come by. He's got like no soul gems.
Do come back.
He's done there. One thing I've neglected with this character is building my speech tree. One of the great perks about the speech tree is that you can eventually sell any goods to any merchant.
Got something for
which,
just about everybody in here.
combining that with, I'll pull it up here. Probably went the wrong way. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, I'm level 81, and as you go up, you can sell any type of merchant to any kind, and then you can invest $500 with every shopkeeper, so you'll be able to make more money. And then you can sell stolen with any merchant who've invested, and then everyone gains 1,000. I should be much more developed here than I am. But there's a couple trees I will refuse to reset, such as my archery and my sneak. So it's down to like smithing and enchanting for my turnovers. When I say that now, I will most likely reset sneak and use those points to flesh out the tree, because I'm constantly sneaking and my armors all have sneak buffs on them. So even at the lowest level, if I play cautious, you know, stick to the shadows, that sort of thing, or go do the fish and thieves guild and get the Nightingale armor, it's probably the best way to go about that. I ain't even friggin' sell to her. What am I doing? Got distracted showing you guys the skill tree. Forgot what we're actually doing here. So first things first. I do it backwards. Saving the Daedra Heart for Daedric armor, and the fire salts are part of a quest for Balamund. You need 10 of them.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Hey, I found something. Awesome. So those are off limits as far as crafting and everything goes.
What do you need, my friend?
Finish them up. Let's start here.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
No. You're probably saying, well, Matt, why didn't you do this before you went to the other? So yeah, as you can see, a lot. Stamina, return. Whoa, that's not a good one. Alright. Cool. Okay. Sell her those. We can sell her those.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Oh my god, Danny. I don't know if you guys can hear my dogs barking in the other room. It's very frustrating.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Okay, so that's that. We're done there.
These storm cloaks are... Take a look.
Did that. Well, actually, I don't know if
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, I've already done my training for this level. That's always a good way to dump.
Come back.
What am I
Pardon
doing?
me. Take a look.
Dump items with her. Yeah, see, we're already...
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm curious about what's his face at the Skyforge, because they were... Oh no, they're big storm cloaks, so he should be fine. You see, the war has taken its toll. In Mysterious House. Did they fix that? No, you still can't get him. I always kind of assumed that he was like a casualty, because I don't think he's around after the battle, regardless of who wins. We'll keep an eye on that. Hey, hello. Hello.
Whiterun belongs to the true sons of Skyrim now. You blind boy? I'm a blacksmith. Any halfwit could see that. I'm sure my brother Vignar is, since they made him Jarl after throwing Balgrove out. Comes the end of the day, Imperials and Stormcloaks ain't that much different. Both sides want to tell you how you should live your life. Guess I'd rather hear it from a real Nord than some emperor down south. Gods be praised.
Well, I ain't need that. Biggest issue I have with this guy is no tanning rack up here. How the hell are you a blacksmith without a tanning rack? I don't even think there's one down here. So yeah, go tan all your leather at my competition, but come back up here to use my forge. Just makes no sense to me. Oh, speaking of not making any sense, I did not deal with the bow. I don't know if any of you guys are football fans that are watching this, but I'm a Browns fan that lives in New England. So I know a lot. Yeah, not yet. A lot about the Patriots as well, and the people are not happy about this elimination. Last I heard, it was most likely an ACL with more tests to be done today. I haven't gotten an update yet, so might not be accurate. by the time you are listening or seeing and or seeing this. Okay. I'm trying to think. 99% of the time, I do the Imperial side.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
In honor of your service in battle, I am hereby granting you permission to purchase property in Whiterun. Talk to my steward if you're interested. You're not as dumb as you look.
Well, I mean, that's awesome that he gives me permission to buy property.
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title.
So what, did they confiscate my house?
There are a few perks someone like you could make use of.
Curious.
However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold, and who owns at least one piece of property in my city. You help my people and purchase a house from my steward, and I'll make you my Thane. As you were, then.
Yeah.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl to watch over your home and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Would we? Indeed. Oh. I'm dropping stuff here, pardon me. Okay.
Well, first and foremost, there's repairs to make and wounds to heal. Folks are depending on us getting the city back in working order. Once things settle down, I'll be looking to recruit more guards for the city, then shore up our stores of food and water. The Empire might try and take the city back, or worse, we'll get a visit from a dragon. We've got to be ready for both. Aye, they're an old clan like ours. But they cast their lot with the Empire when the uprising began. Ulfred Battleborn made his money from farming, and got himself some new friends among the Empire's nobles. Now he's in the Emperor's pocket like the rest of them, with no regard for honor and tradition. Aye, with a certainty. It was Talus that helped it. Might even build a new temple and put Heimskr in charge of it. I bet he'd like that.
Alright, so he's clearly alive. I just don't know where the hell he goes. Who's this guy?
Good to see you again, friend. Vignar and I have our hands full.
Okay, he's in his...
It's no small task running an entire hold. Well, it could be worse. But yes, it's been a lot of work. Vignar doesn't want the change. Well, it could be worse. The former steward, Proventus, kept very detailed records.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what, while I'm here, I might as well... I don't need
When I became... The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this stick. I'd be dead if not for... And we've done as much as we can. But remember, Whiterun is home to the companions. Any dragon... I'll be glad to... And of course, don't forget to... Now, what would you like to purchase? As you wish. Speak to me
I don't
again
have
if
the
you decide
option
to purchase
because
some
my
decorations for
wife,
your home.
Temba Whitearms, who's a real bitch, and my adopted daughter live there. Let's see what's up with Farengar after
Divine
the changeover.
smile on you, friend. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. come to drag spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College. In Winterhold.
Vignar and I have our hands full. It's no small task running an entire hold.
Must be my imagination. Is someone there?
Alright, so you guys either loved her right there. My wife came down a couple errands. I'm homesick today. So we're just chatting about anything that we might need or want while she's out and about. I think there's a chest in here. Oh yeah, quick little... Fuck that out. Boom, boom. And bear with me 1 second, please.
Did you see a dog out there?
Hey, John. Thanks for the hook, provided you're not just the spam bot, but I appreciate that. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be back in a minute.
Did you see a dog out there?
Hello? Hello?